Don't say anything stupid.
That's what it do that.
Bro, stop.
That's my job to say stupid stuff.
Wait, don't let the dog eat my bird.
Oh, you got the big two? I got the what? Big two. Yeah. You have a ball.
Come on.
Is this Black and Davis and Harper? Yep. That's crazy. That's all three of them. Yeah, it's Kobe. That's all three of them.
No. Stop it. There we go.
I'm gonna let you start. Gonna clip.
There we go. Woohoo.
Woo NASCAR.
We have a record amount of people in the same room at once that has been on the channel. Woo NASCAR. Woo going fast and turning left.
Couch is broken.
What's broken?
Couch.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, why did you eat?
Yeah, I ate right before I came here.
Of course you did. Didn't I tell you there was gonna be food?
I didn't know there was going to be food. And it's like 2:45, so.
I'm gonna get me some. Are y'all thirsty?
I think I'm just trying to get some. I don't know. It's gonna start on time.
I'm so lost.
What are you looking for?
Oh.
You just like that. 2 complete starvers right there.
Like a dog.
You got some early comments?
Oh, yeah, what did he say? Rain at the track. Oh, crap.
Really? Doesn't look like it.
According to Timmy Hill fan, love the Chase shirt. Yes, this is his first win. That was the time to be alive. All right. Yeah, when Zach said he was having some people over, I was like, dang, how are we gonna fit 5 people in our room?
Oh, in his room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap, that is right.
Oh, yeah. The camera's kind of wet.
Oh, cookies.
Just as the command was issued, a pop-up shower came across turn number 4, and the jet dryers have
Ugh.
dispatched the location.
Oh, that doesn't make me happy. Yeah, there's rain.
Mm-hmm.
Some tiny stuff. Yeah, the problem is it takes a while to try.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's a mile and a half track.
That's a big track.
Yeah, that's what Texas is.
My girlfriend loved that man.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Punch. It's raining.
Yeah, Timmy Hill fan on top of it.
What's up, Clemson? How you doing? Yeah, I hate rain too, man. Man. So Austin's not running?
He is. His baby was born yesterday, I think. Baby.
Maybe Dylan.
Baby. I think his name is like Ace. It's something weird. It's like Ace of Spades Dylan or something. I'm not even kidding. It's a really weird name.
Who are the fans? Is it family?
It's military and family. Next week, it's 5,000 people who bought tickets.
Were they expensive, do you think?
I don't know. It might be people who had already bought tickets for like the April race. If it was in April, I would have gone because it's like an hour from my college.
Mm.
Like I went in the fall. Yeah. Now it's on Father's Day.
I saw Greg on Saturday.
Yeah, I see that.
All right. He said he's hooked on NASCAR. You got him hooked.
Good. He likes to go fast, turn left.
No.
I took him. We went to the IndyCar.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah. I pressured him into going.
Go-karts on a cruise ship?
Is Gronk on a cruise ship? Screw go-karts, dude. Gronk is enough.
Look
All right, let's see. Ace, Dylan. Ace, Dylan. Come on. Give me a minute. Can someone tell me what Austin Dillon's child's name is? I know it's something. Ace R.C. Dillon, yes.
No way. RC?
Yeah, because his grandpa's name is Richard Childress, so his name is Ace
Oh,
R.C.
okay.
Dillon.
Okay. I was thinking RC.
I thought it was weirder than that.
I thought it was RC card.
I thought it was weirder
They pulled
than
him out?
that.
No.
Yeah, they said
But it was
Nope.
not that weird.
Nope. Thank you.
Here, can you get the back downstairs?
What is this? What is that? Is it the middle?
I don't know, but it's raining. It's quite unfortunate.
Where's that? What? I think it'll go away. The radar didn't know.
Yeah, it looked promising, thankfully.
Scoot.
I'm scooting.
Ooh, the sure is there.
What?
That actually kind of was fun.
Do you think they're going to refurbish Nashville?
The short track?
Sure, yeah.
Fairgrounds? Yeah. I think that's what the whole point of.
Going to Motor Speedway, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's what I want.
I think it's a good call, though. We need more short tracks.
Mm-hmm.
More short tracks are good.
More short tracks, less Dovers.
Yes.
Like New Hampshire's.
I love Texas, but they need to lose a day for a short track.
They need to do something different.
Or they need to turn it into Texas Roller. If that's
Honestly, I think they're gonna wait to do anything drastic until they test the new car out everywhere, like race the new car everywhere, and then they're gonna do repavements, and then they're gonna decide what they need to do.
They pushed that back to 2022. Which I was like, darn, I was actually really looking forward to that next year.
The next gen,
Yeah.
it's gonna make or break NASCAR, unfortunately.
I just hope they let the drivers drive. Throw some more horsepower back in that thing.
These cars need to pass each other.
Yeah.
There's not enough passing.
The only thing that's great about this package is like the first 5 to 10 laps of a run on a restart. Like it's all side by side, 3 wide. But once they
And,
start
like,
to get
even-
spread out, you can't do anything.
Even then, well, once it gets spread out, you can still move up, especially on like the shorter tracks. But first place just waxes everybody. You could have the worst car.
How long is the delay?
Delay?
It's
I don't know. They said it was only raining in turn 4, so if that's it, then we're fine. But if it's the whole track, it's going to take a while.
The good thing is the Busch already raced. The Busch Series already raced today, so the track's pretty hot.
That was a good finish.
I didn't see it. I went onto the app to see the starting lineup for this race, and it literally like finished. Like Briscoe won and Jones got second.
It was so with 2 to go, like coming to the white flag, Austin Cindric blew a tire and just spun up the racetrack like out of nowhere.
Who's winning?
No, Gragson was winning,
Oh,
and he was about to
wait,
win.
how did Gregson out win?
What?
It was a caution.
Yeah, it
And-
caused a caution. They did an overtime, and Riley Herbst caused like a big wreck. Well, technically he got rear-ended, but anyways, there's a giant wreck, and then next thing that happened was the race was over. No, they did another restart,
Yeah, yeah.
and Briscoe won. Yeah.
Did Briscoe pass anyone?
He had the lead on both restarts because they pitted before the first overtime, and Briscoe won it off pit road. I felt bad for Braxton though. He had a really good race to go.
The Chevys look really good this year, but I
Controller.
think the Ford's probably gonna win this one.
I picked
Ford looked
Tesla.
Ford looked awful last week. On Wednesday, I mean.
Oh, Toyota. Other than Truex, they look terrible.
Oh yeah, everyone's looked bad, but Chevy, I feel like.
Kyle was a lap down the whole race. Danny
That was
the
weird,
whole
dude.
race.
Just put some chips on the plate.
I just want to get the ship right now.
They weren't racing that bad. They got screwed over in the very beginning of the race, though. Kyle and Danny. Kyle made his way back up to like top 15 eventually, but yeah, Denny got really screwed over there.
Did you see have you seen the Corey LaJoie Denny Hamlin beef on Twitter?
I heard about that actually.
God.
What was it about?
So basically, they were arguing if they switched rides, is it the driver or the car?
It's Denny Hamlin.
I was like, if you put anyone in the 11 car, I think they're going to do.
Corey LaJoy
decent.
is severely underrated though.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Bad equipment. That's true. But Denny
But
Hamlin.
he led some laps last week when they
That's
stayed
right, yeah.
out. Yeah, it was hilarious. They were like trading jabs, and it wasn't like trying to be fun or anything. They were like legit going
That's
after
like the
each
highlight
other.
of LaJoy's career so far. Beating Denny Hamlin. I mean, Denny obviously wouldn't be like a championship contender in the 32 car, but
Yeah,
he's
I don't think
Denny
anyone
Hamlin.
Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, they
Yeah, none of them could do it.
but they did get some extra money from Stuart Haas this year, I think. So they're doing better than they used to.
Stuart Haas is in a lot of trouble.
One's Harvick retires.
Oh my. Well, I think what's going to end up happening, I think Boyer's probably retiring at the end of the year. I think Larson comes back, takes over the
I've heard
14.
that.
I like, if anyone is going to let Larson back in, it's going to be Stewart. Like in a high profile ride like that.
Right.
Because Hendrick, I think Larson to the 48 was a surefire thing until that happened.
That's what I was thinking too.
Now it's definitely Brad.
Because
Brad started with Hendrick. Brad started with Junior Motorsports.
apparently Rick wants a veteran because he doesn't want to have to do this whole
He's got
rebuild in
3.
4 years.
Alex Bowman can't be your veteran. Like he's good, he can't be your veteran.
Right. Because like Gordon left in 2015, Junior 2017, Kane 2017, and then Johnson this year, all in the span of 5 years. He doesn't want to do that rebuild. He wants to space it out.
He needs a veteran driver to push those younger drivers to where they could be because all of his drivers are good. Like I love Byron, I love Elliott. I'm indifferent about Elliott. You know, most popular driver just has the.
Yeah. Like some of it, like the radical Chase Elliott fans are quite annoying.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
Like I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but some of you guys need to shit.
yeah,
like,
for sure.
He's not going to win.
I don't know any
single
Joey fans. I don't know any Joey fans at all.
Yeah, I remember like Chase Elliott when he wrecked Joey at Bristol. There were some Elliott fans saying, "What was Joey thinking right there?"
That was like that was
just stupid.
That was clearly Elliott, and it was clearly on purpose. Like you
it was
can't
so
overdrive
bad.
that hard in that corner. Like without intentionally doing that, you can't. I've seen NASCAR way too many times to know that doesn't happen on accident. Like,
And the thing is, the corner before he blew it too because he didn't know if Logano was going to go low or high, and he just went to the middle, which was just killed any momentum he had. And Logano got a really good run off of whatever he did.
at least they both already won though.
I know. Imagine if that was like a playoff cutoff race and they
Jordan
both
pissed.
ended up getting. I wish they would have fought. All this social distancing stuff, dude. I wish.
Bro,
there
I
was,
thought
fist
Gustafson.
fight.
I thought Gustafson was gonna knock Kyle Busch out.
That would have been hilarious because they used to work together.
Mhm.
Now, whoever said there were 4, there are 5 of us. We have one hiding in the corner over here, Jared.
What is this? YouTube?
Yeah.
I can tweet it. I don't know if any of my followers are NASCAR fans, but
I tweeted it out about
what's
a
your
couple
Twitter?
minutes ago.
Nikolai, Nikoolai
NASCAR is now in a lightning hold for 30 minutes.
Oh crap!
Oh, Lightning. Oh, damn it.
It's purple.
That's not good at all. Nikolai P.
Colt, CULP.
Congratulations, Lori. You're the winner of
I might be here for a while.
We might be here for a while. I got class in there, so we can't stay up till like 4 a.m. watching
Great
this.
job on
They're
all
not
the
going to be up
questions,
for 4
everyone.
a.m. racing.
So we're gonna
Miami has lights, Zach.
start.
Oh, they'll do it. I'm telling you, NASCAR has a lot of momentum right now. They can't afford to race this on Monday. They have to do it today. If it gets shortened, that's even better.
Ooh, Air Titans are out. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You
Just- Especially if it's
Taking
just
summer
like
Spanish too. I gotta get Spanish over with. I can't take a full semester.
So you taking some? Are you taking Spanish in summer too?
No, I'm not doing 2 full semester. I'm doing
So I'm doing my 3rd semester or whatever right now, the summer thing.
and then I'm going to just do my last semester, this first semester if it's available.
It's not supposed to stop raining till like 10 o'clock.
Well, we're screwed. It's gonna be run tomorrow.
Yeah, they're
And
already showing CNN. Or 60 minutes.
What's the other thing? If not, if I can't do the spring semester, I'm just gonna wait to do another summer session because I don't want to do a full semester of Spanish. It's so bad.
it's so bad because I suck at it.
Oh man, it
For anyone who
sucks
cares.
because it's just like it's literally. I'm looking at the radar. It's literally right at the like edge of the storm
It won't
every
move.
time. It's like right on it. If they do run it today, there's gonna be another delay at some point.
It's rained in almost every week, every race since they started back up. It really has.
Mhm.
Martinsville, there was a chance. Atlanta was the only one that didn't have a
Mhm.
chance, I think. Both Charlottes, both
One of them did get
Darlingtons.
delayed, didn't they?
Bristol.
One of them was. Oh, one of them was shortened.
No, one of them like
Darlington
10 laps
too.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that got shortened.
Oh, how did I not notice that Lego Star Wars poster?
That is an elite poster.
I know. Nobody else likes it. And nobody else likes the Elmo one either.
If you don't like Lego Star Wars, you got a problem. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is the best video game to ever be created. I'll fight anyone who tells
One of
me.
them.
Jared, can you give me a quick towel?
Remember when everyone freaked out and bought paper towels and toilet paper at the beginning of Corona? I really didn't understand why. But
You play video games? Like a lot?
No.
There's this game called State of Decay, and like one of the very beginning like sequences is the guy. It's a apocalyptic zombie game. One of the very beginning sequences is the guy who's walking around and he has a dialogue of like, whenever the apocalypse started and the world started to end, it was really weird. You'd think everybody would go like get guns and shelter or whatnot, but everybody just went to the stores to get toilet paper and shit like that.
that's pretty accurate.
And that game was like 2013.
There's some conspiracy theorists that say the Mayan calendar is 8 years off.
Mm.
So you know how the world was supposed to end in 2012?
Mhm.
Apparently,
like this week.
yeah, June 21st, 2020, end of the world. So we only got 1 week left.
It's always on the 21st every time. In 2012, it was December 21st and May 21st.
I'm just saying we got 1 week left. It was nice knowing you.
Hopefully, they get this racing.
Yeah, hopefully they get this racing and then the World
If the world ends right after Talladega, I won't be that upset. As long as it's good.
What if it ended during Talladega? Like a giant crash triggers and then the world just ends. Uh-oh. We're watching a golf tournament, right? No, we're watching horse racing. Guys, we're watching the only real racing that exists, horse racing. NASCAR, not real racing. Running, not real racing. Horse racing, yes, please.
Perfect trip, sitting right there in the pocket, right behind those, and have the ability to save the ground on the turn and pop out there for one run. But I like the one hatred. I think this horse has a nice turn of foot.
No way.
I'm really looking forward to
Baines
this horse.
fan club follows you?
Do they?
Bench
Yeah.
follows you?
No way. That's awesome.
Thanks, Jonathan.
It's one of
I
the
agree.
best
Your
Twitter
trip has warmed
pages
up
on Twitter.
beautifully today, and you mentioned the speed in here. A couple of horses getting some really strong warm-ups, but one of them who has not shown speed, and that is your favorite spirit animal. It's a very quick from the pony, a very, very strong warm-up.
Hope we can get Baines.
I had mentioned he was really
Who, what, the
quiet
Thunder?
in the paddock.
He's a
think
free agent,
maybe
right?
that's a bit of
You said the Thunder?
Yeah.
getting him to kind of get a little bit more excited on the track. And he's
We need a backup
really
center.
calmed down again, getting back
We need a
on
starting
track.
center.
Again,
We need a starting point guard. Let's trade for Baines.
it's a logical pace for him. We'll see if he's sharp enough today in his speed.
Actually, down this one.
Meanwhile, I've been singing the praises.
No, Baines can play all 5 positions. Just trade for him anyway.
Baines would be the perfect role man next to KP and Luka.
This horse looks great today.
That's what Mass fans love so much.
He was bucking and very rambunctious in the paddock.
Rim runners.
He's not a lane clogger though.
I was gonna say European basketball players with bangs is from Australia. Australia or New Zealand?
Australia, so he plays for the Australian national team.
Good call.
Showing exactly what you'd like to see at this stage now, conserving a little bit more of that energy and a nice side too, Greg.
You ever walk horse racing?
They're not even racing. They're just walking around like a bunch of lazy people.
They're warming up.
They're warming up. They're barely walking. My warm up is like a jog. But then again, my jog's pretty slow.
Patrick Beverly tweeted, "Hoopers, say what y'all want. If at King James said we hooping, we all hooping. Not personal, only business."
Doesn't Kyrie not want to play or something? And he's not even going to play anyways.
He said he might, but he's probably not going to do now. His whole point was,
I think hurt.
Yeah, he has shoulder surgery.
yeah, shoulder surgery.
Him and Durant are both healthy.
Oh, God.
Durant's not playing.
Durant's, yeah, Durant.
No, next year.
Oh, next year?
I'm interested to see what they do with all their assets because they have the best trade package in the whole league. Levert, Allen, and Dinwiddie. Yeah.
Mets are
I
doing
don't want to get rid of Levert though.
Yeah.
And they could trade DeAndre Jordan or Jared Allen too. I've seen
I don't think they would get rid of DeAndre just because they love
DeAndre.
And it's a really good contract.
I thought that was hilarious when DeAndre said I'm going to the Mavs and then stayed with the Clippers. And then, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about then he goes to the Mavs and like halfway through the season they said screw you and they traded him.
I'm sure he didn't mind going from a non-playoff team to another non-playoff team, but in
Yeah,
New
but he
York,
went to the Knicks and he had to deal with getting roasted for being on the Knicks 75 seconds.
it's better being on the Clippers at the time.
That's 4 wide.
Hit him out! Hit him out of the way! What would Chase Elliott do?
3 wide going into turn 4.
Yeah. You take out the guy on the right.
That's a very dangerous thing to do on horse.
I think that would hurt just a bit. Wouldn't you say?
Some people get killed.
Oh my. In our AP World History class, our teacher showed us this video of like a horse race in the 1900s. And this lady, she's going to protest women's rights. And she has this banner or something she wants to pin on the horse in the middle of the race. She runs out in front of the horse while it's going full speed. And it just runs her over, and all the horses keep running, just kick her, they step
Oh
on
my
her,
God.
ends up dying or something. I was like, what's the point of this video? Like, well.
How happy would you be if Kyrie Irving came back and played and they like swept the Celtics in the playoff series?
Dinwiddie and Irving will never coexist again though. One of them's gone. Or Dinwiddie's gone.
Dinwiddie's gone. Yes.
Celtics fans they're unique.
They are special.
They're unique to say the least.
It's not worse than Lakers.
No.
Not worse than Knicks fans.
Knicks have fans?
They have at least one.
At least one.
That Frito guy on Twitter. He's
I like that guy.
Spike Lee.
Yeah.
I like Frito.
You do?
He gets a bad rap, yeah.
He's a
You pick on him
moron.
too much, bro.
He's a moron though.
Yeah, he's a kid. And he's a Knicks fan.
Here we go.
Can't blame him.
He said Mitchell Robinson was better than KP.
He's done. Still funny though. I go back.
Woo! Green flag!
I go back and forth with him.
Man, these engines are really
I think a lot of people just say stuff for engagement.
1 horsepower.
Oh, yeah, you
Dude,
definitely.
what? We got 1
Like Ben
horsepower per horse.
It's like Ben Steiner. He'll just say whatever.
Ben Steiner at least
Draft.
like,
Get that
says
draft number 3.
like a lot.
Do it for Dale.
Some things. I think he
No,
really
he's
believes in
doing it for
Trae
Dale.
Young. I'm not documenting value for that.
He's
but
in a draft. He's in a
he's definitely biased.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I'm getting some Last Jedi vibes from this.
Hey, no spoilers, please. I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude. When Darth Vader just shows up and just starts,
Wait, what?
starts going everywhere.
Wait, Last Jedi is the Last Jedi the new one?
Yeah.
The newest.
Like the newest one?
Second to newest.
Yeah.
Rise of
Skywalker's the new.
Rise of Skywalker's the last.
Okay, no, I've seen Last Jedi then.
Okay.
That was the one where
It was the
at the
disappointing.
very end.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's the one where Luke dies.
Yeah, it's the one where at the end they're racing, or like the what's
Yeah.
his name, John Boyle, whatever his
Oh, yeah,
name is,
yeah.
like racing in that thing, and then the girl comes and saves him or something.
That was so
That
stupid.
was silly, but I like the whole rest of the movie.
I think it had some good scenes and some good visuals, but the story itself was like all over the place.
Yeah.
Do they fix it up in the last one, or?
They try so hard, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's one horse race we'll watch for the day.
I really don't get how hard it is when you're Disney to sit down your writers and write a whole trilogy. They did it one movie at a time. Like, screw them.
Well, I didn't see the very last one, and I didn't see Solo, but I've seen everything else.
Solo was good.
I like this. I like this.
I like my favorite was I like episode 3 a lot, and I liked
Yeah, three's good.
episode, I guess the first one, the first new one with Daisy Ridley. I like that one a lot. 7, yeah.
7 was a good setup.
And Rogue One, I think that was the best.
Rogue One is freaking amazing.
I couldn't believe how like good that was. The fact that it's like no Jedis and no like direct ties to any of the other movies. Like it does, but it doesn't.
But it was still such an impact.
Yeah,
on,
it was just a
story.
good movie. Anyone could watch it.
And the ending was just every once in a while I'll just watch the last 20 minutes because it's just
Yeah,
so good.
it ties it all together perfectly.
And the thing is that in that movie they did the fan service right. Like in the sequels, they try so hard to force stuff and it doesn't work.
Mhm.
But like in Rogue One, when they did Vader at the end, just like slaughtering those rebels, that was incredible. The way they did that because it worked in the story, it worked in the movie, and it's pretty dang accurate what would happen.
Yeah.
And it also is very accurate to his personality because Vader, Anakin, whatever, just like messes around too much. And if he would have just ran through those guys, he would have actually gotten the Death Star plans. But he was too busy just kind of having fun, killing some rebels.
You ever watch beach volleyball for fun?
Nope.
I tell you, I'm watching the Clone Wars.
I'm rewatching it right
I'm like
now.
13 episodes in.
I figured out how to set up my laptop to the big screen,
Uh-huh.
so I'm watching it on the big screen.
Dude, the graphics in season 1 compared to the most recent
That's what I'm waiting to see.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm watching season 1. I most recently watched season 7, so
Yeah.
it looks like the unfinished versions of season 7. I'm sure.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be cool.
I'm sure in 2008 that was some really good graphics, but in 2020, oh, it's so stiff. It's so.
Hey, can you give me that, dude?
Season 7 though. Good stuff.
Is this the Mother's Day Massacre?
I think so. Yeah.
This is the best game I've ever been to. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
Jared, can you get the chips? Come on. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Your CP, I'm Blake. Buddy B.
Yeah.
I remember watching this game on TV.
It's a good time.
You're in like standing room only seats for this.
Where's the stand?
You know, like where the fan zone is? Or wait, you know where all like back in the day when they had like media people at the games? You know where all those guys like sat and did all their laptops? It was literally to the left of that. So like the very, very top row of the bottom bowl. I bought a Deshaun Stevenson jersey at this game. Or not jersey shirt and wore it.
Nice. You still have it?
Of course, hanging on my wall.
Tyson Chandler was so awesome for us in this whole playoffs.
Is that Ron?
Artest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call him this year? Whatever year this was.
Ron Artest?
Well, I didn't know if he was meta Artest or whatever.
I don't think he became meta until the next year. Or maybe a year after.
Didn't he change his name again? I swear.
I think he's still Meta World Peace. But I also think you're right too.
I think I remember hearing something about him changing his name.
Oh, the paid fans. My best friends were literally like right there, like watching this game. So they had to
He
go.
did. He changed his name to Meta Ford Artest.
Ford?
Yes.
Like F-O-R-D?
Like the car.
Interesting.
That's a little
Yeah,
weird.
36 in game 1. Jesus.
Let's see. He changed it to
And
that.
a game one loss.
I actually took my wife's last and added it to mine. So it's his wife's last name, Ford. I don't know why he kept Meta. But okay. Apparently, it's Hindu.
It's very meta of him.
It's Hindu, I think. That's what that said. Sorry, Buddhist. Buddhist term meaning loving kindness. Ironic.
It is pretty ironic. This is the game where Bynum like destroyed Berea.
Something else happened in this game too, like that. Artest like took his jersey off and like ran into the.
Yeah. But that was Bynum.
Well,
Bynum took his jersey off.
Artest is the game before. Our game
That's right. Oh, yeah. Artest elbowed in the game before. That's what it was. Or clothesline in the game before.
Remember when Derek Fisher played for the Thunder for like a season?
He played for the Mavericks this year.
He played for the Mavericks that season. He played for us that season, and then he was like, "I need to retire and spend time with my daughter," and then signed with y'all like 3 weeks later.
I don't know why. And then he ended up coming back
Yeah, he
2
came.
years later. I was like,
Oh,
why?
Make up your mind here.
Did he ever? No, he didn't coach for y'all. He only coached for the Knicks.
Knicks.
That's when the Knicks downfall started.
I don't
That
remember
means
the
they had
Knicks
to
ever
be up.
having an up. Besides Melo for a minute, Murray for a minute, and KP for a second.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, insanity. I made the playoffs that year.
It was a fun time.
Took one of that board really bad.
This might be my favorite math game ever.
Oh, it's definitely the best. None of the finals games mean anything compared to this one. Because we swept the Lakers, bro.
Back-to-back champs.
We ended their three-peat. This is Phil Jackson's last game as the head coach.
I am going to end this computer once and for all. Golly.
My email pops up one more time.
Oh, your email popped up?
My email randomly pops up when I do not want it on my screen. Oh, they're interviewing Jimmy.
Let's go. And one.
Okay, Deshaun was it Don?
Where's he at?
Who knows?
Passed out behind a bush.
Hey, who do you guys have winning the race?
Okay, so
Joey.
Did he
I got Brad.
Brad. Brad.
I got
It's
Chase-
Ford. Any
Hey.
Ford.
I got Chase Elliott leading late, and that means a Brad.
Yeah, exactly.
How's he gonna do it this time?
Trying for 445 command and start engine. So
3:35 here.
I understand that. I was going to say that.
Well, I'm just saying
Why are you
that
saying
for
Easter
everyone else in the
time?
room.
Why are you saying Easter time?
Fisher, I knew.
Sean Marion is such a good defender.
Oh, it looks like the rain's gonna clear, but then come right back.
What happens
Oh,
if they just
oh.
stop the race?
So if they run over half of it, then they'll probably call it.
What's all those dots? It's confusing.
I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist.
I know, but they
They're
don't
probably
usually have.
clouds.
They don't usually have those dots on a radar. You see all that?
Okay,
Scabby?
you see right under where it says
be
classic?
lightning strike.
That's
Usually
where
they
the
use
paint
lightning
fans
No,
looks
look,
like.
they
Oh,
have
really?
lightning
Yeah.
strikes.
I wasn't there.
right there.
that
Those are little
good.
like
Yeah, yeah.
What's all that jump?
Carlisle.
What's all that jump? Is it a glitch?
Oh, like the purple and
Yeah, like the
I
spats.
You're really professional with him.
Just chair. Come on.
When did we just start stomping on them? I guess when Terry comes in, probably. When Terry and Paige come in. That's what I remember. I don't miss that.
That was the original Justin Jackson.
Since he plays defense.
It's not that Jackson doesn't play defense. That's like what he's best at, but sometimes he just gets spun around. A lot.
Bucket.
oh, who was that guy?
No, Dirk didn't have
Sure.
like he
For the
didn't have a good
Mavericks.
first quarter here.
Bald dude.
Ryan
Right
Arnold?
Yes, that dude.
Right. The charge
Yes.
taker.
I don't know why, but I got him mixed up with
Scalabrini.
no. Yes,
Chris
him. And
I used to
I
have
don't
a
know
Brian
why.
Cardinal jersey.
but I find those two guys
Oh.
hilarious.
I used to have a Brian Cardinal jersey. I gave it to my friend though and moved to Alaska. Because it's like he doesn't want
Oh, wow.
basketball, so it's like unique.
See that Deshaun Stevenson push off? They just like pushed Derek Fisher to the floor.
Kobe's like playing shit. He's like, fuck, they're gonna win.
Remember when LeBron got hit by Draymond or something? Like Draymond said a pick on him, and you would have thought LeBron died.
When LeBron like walked over him.
He was like,
Oh no, you're talking
when
about.
he got hit.
No, you're talking about. I think you're talking about when he right after he made that block and right after Kyrie hit that shot, LeBron was going for a dunk and Draymond came up behind him.
It wasn't
Talking
the
about
Game
that?
7 game. It was I think it was a regular season game actually. But LeBron gets hit and he goes to the ground. He's motionless.
Probably Christmas.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It happened at half
He's
court.
not moving, and he's laying on his arm like this. You would like it looked like he died. Honestly,
If LeBron would have got that dunk, though, that might have been one of the nastiest.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was still the fact that Kyrie hit that shot. That's one of the greatest shots in NBA history.
The block is one of the best defenses.
Yeah, he's lucky.
did
That
you
whole
know-
sequence, that whole 30-second sequence.
did you know that everyone in this room right now has the same amount of Finals MVPs as Stephen Curry?
Unanimously, too.
Have you watched Holy Moly? It's like a mini golf show that's made by Steph Curry, Rob Riggle, and Joe Tessitore commentate on
No,
it.
sounds awesome. Fuck though.
Dude, it's hilarious. Riggle,
Rob
It's
Riggle and Steph
hilarious.
Curry and
it's like Wipeout mini golf. They do it on the old Wipeout course. Yeah,
like
actually,
like knock people off and like knock them into water.
yeah, like the giant balls that you jump on. They have this thing
I
where
know.
it's a giant windmill that they
It's coming.
whack off. They whack you off. But anyway, Stephen Curry, for the first season, it was during the summer, so he was able to like film and be there. But now it's like animated Stephen Curry. It's really cringy.
This is the weight room Gasol.
But Rob Riggle is hilarious. He carries that show. And Joe's not bad either. I like Joe. He got too much hate for Booger's struggles. Joe, can you do that?
Timeout.
I could definitely do that.
Who's coming in? It's like I know Jet. He's next to me now.
Is it Pesa?
Probably Asia.
Probably, yeah, Peja for Dirk, I think. Or
Oh, yeah,
Peja for
Patriot from Marion and Dirk. Yeah.
some. Yes. One of those.
Either way, this is when the flamethrowers start coming out.
Run.
Oh,
He was waiting.
Let's
so
go,
hard
American.
there.
That's a tough finish.
Especially when you shoot the ball from your hip.
Like this, he's running full speed too. He doesn't shoot from his hip. He shoots it like this.
Catch that passing.
This is his hand at all times. Yeah. Showing that he goes like this. Loaded.
yeah. Did you see the Homestead-Miami Speedway? They renamed one of the tunnels after Jimmy Johnson. And the way they worded it, it was his southern. Everyone will be entering and exiting Jimmy Johnson's southernmost tunnel.
That's perfect.
Oh man, and they had to correct themselves. It was so awkward.
Jimmy Johnson's.
It looks like it's clear, but there's still like shit around it. It looks like they'll have a 2-hour window at least to get something.
Dude, as long as I get something, I'm happy.
Because dude, Homestead's not that great, and especially with this aero package.
Yeah, it's
and it's
terrible.
better with this aero package than like a few other tracks, but it's first place is gonna win.
Hey,
Like first place is gonna be in front the whole time. Here's Peja.
Oh yeah, it's about to start.
I don't see Terry.
Yeah, I don't see him either. I don't think he's in.
This is just Peja.
Terry Bradshaw?
Yeah.
All right, here's the exact quote. To honor Jimmy Johnson's 7 NASCAR Cup Series championships earned here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, we are renaming the Turn 3 tunnel in his honor. Jimmy Johnson's southernmost tunnel will greet competitors and fans entering the infield. Fun fact, Jimmy Johnson's southernmost tunnel is the southernmost tunnel in the continental
Why?
United
Why is it?
States.
They knew what they were doing. They said southernmost tunnel way too much.
Maybe we could have phrased that last part better.
Is that what they said?
Jimmy Johnson's southernmost tunnel is the Turn 3 vehicle tunnel. Competitors entering the infield will be greeted by a photo of Jimmy Johnson and the 7 championship titles he claimed here. Oh,
It is kind of crazy how there's not going to be another Homestead champion,
yeah, it's going to be Phoenix now.
which is amazing because Phoenix is way better.
I know. And at least they finally changed back to the short track.
Yeah.
So that's good.
The dog leg is not the start finish line, or the dog leg is the start finish line.
Yeah, and like restarts, you can go like freaking 20 wide.
Did
Or
Stevenson
something.
get dropped by Fisher there?
No, he like
Got,
He got stepped on or got dropped.
because he was holding his ankle. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
NASCAR has the all clear from lightning. Drivers being told to get to their cars and strap in. Via Bob. That's from Bob.
Bob. Keep
That's
saying
from
this.
Bob Pockris.
Oh, okay. Keep saying Bob. I don't know
Yeah,
Bob.
it's from
I don't know
Bob.
Pockris is.
We love Bob.
we praise Bob Pockris in this household.
We're Larry Mack fans in this household. I think Larry Mack's the best thing that ever happened to the broadcasting booth. What? Larry McReynolds.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw this tweet.
I
and
thought
it's
you were
not-
reacting to what I said. I was like, you don't
No,
like
no.
Larry McReynolds, dude?
It's this 2K thing, and they made a.
Oh yeah, they made.
They
Remember when
made-
they made Trump versus Obama in 2K?
It's Trump
No.
as a Nick, and it's Obama as a bull. And Donald Trump's graphics look so weird. Like they tried to make his hair
Oh
accurate,
gosh.
and it's just not pretty.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know, but I'm scared.
There's Jeff.
Oh, they zoomed in on his face.
Oh yeah, they tried to make it too.
Oh my god.
What the hell, dude? That's like nightmare fuel.
Hey, so who's on the cover of
There's Jack.
2K21?
There's gonna be different ones.
Oh,
Let's
what's
see.
Obama?
Like they've done?
Yeah, like you know how it's Anthony Davis, James Harden, and someone else they're in it. They're at that one year. I think they're gonna do Simmons, Zion,
Why did
Mitchell,
they do
and
that?
someone else. I think Luka maybe. But Luka's for sure on the cover of the next
Can we
NBA
get
Live.
Vermin Supreme on the cover?
It looks like it's going to be Zion and Ben, but they already confirmed there's multiple covers.
I hate it when they do that. Just put one person on the cover.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Like my copy had Anthony Davis on it, or maybe it had James Harden, like 2K16 or whatever that was. To me, also, it doesn't really matter that much because I'm never buying a game disc again.
Yeah, I don't either. I might buy the Luka one.
Like if they have like a Kobe edition, I'll probably buy that. Kobe should be on the cover. I don't know why they would even think about giving it to someone else.
Everyone loves Bob in chat. Thank God. Bob.
Bob.
Bob. Bob. Bob.
Oh, little JJ.
Oh wait, sorry.
You're all right.
Bob.
Play ball. Corner pocket. Yakum.
What was Terry 9 of 9 and Pedro was 7 of 7?
I think Terry missed one. Or,
Terry went 9 of 10.
Yeah.
But still, 90%.
Yeah. On 10 threes.
I'll take it.
In 2011, like
he's a coach at Arizona now, or Arizona?
yeah, he just got hired as the assistant at Arizona, I think. Which is kind of silly, bro, because like you're the GM of a G League team. The G League is going to completely wipe away college basketball.
Exactly.
Very soon.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, college basketball.
Yeah. Well, they can work it out. Like, there's a way they can figure it out. The rule has to be either you go to college for 2 years.
On the ground.
Either you go to college for 2 years, or you go straight to the G League, or you go straight to the NBA. That should be how it is. But I think this coronavirus is going to delay them really changing the rules that much for a while.
Yeah. Cool. I think people will still watch college basketball, but not until like March Madness.
No, it'll still be like a thing, but
I watch conference play. I don't watch out of conference play.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Like if there's like a Kansas, Michigan State.
Yeah.
For me, it's like
I'll watch that.
if there's a player I need to watch, like a player I need to see, I'll watch. But other than that, I'm probably out.
You might get better college basketball though because you'll have players that'll stay there for 4 years.
Players that'll stay there for 4 years, and they should make it to where you're required to stay for 2 years. What the hell is that?
I think it's supposed to get allowed to challenge.
Or if Texas is playing someone good, I'll watch it. Like they're playing when they played Duke a couple years ago and almost won.
Last college basketball game I watched was like Michigan State versus someone. I was watching Jaren Jackson versus another like highly touted prospect. So whoever was like good that year.
Who did Jaren play for? Michigan State.
Michigan State, yeah.
The last game I watched before the Rona was the Texas OU game, where Texas beat OU on some crazy buzzer shot.
Oh yeah, that's where you made that stuff for Barstool UT.
That was hilarious because it's a senior on senior night for OU. They're up 1. No, they're up 2. And all he has to do is make 2 free throws to put it away, 1 to force 3-point wins. Misses both of his senior night game-clinching free throws. Texas goes down, chucks up some
Bullshit.
hesitated, just BS 3, makes it with like 0.2 of a second left, and OU fans are just don't know what to do with their lives after that. And Texas would have made the tournament because of that shot.
So you see that move right there? That's exactly how Blake plays.
Okay. That could be pretty annoying.
No kidding.
Is he fast?
He's quick. He's not fast. God, Brady, you got to rebound that.
He was on crack.
He was on crack.
That should have won the Stephen A. Smith burner.
What did when it's a Wolves one or something?
Yeah. That one's overrated.
Crap.
I'm having a bad day.
Kobe could have scored 60 this game and we still would have won.
Stay off the weed. Stephen A. Smith is such a weed.
He either needs to go bald or buy a toothpick. Stephen A. Smith. You ever watch those debate shows at all?
I used to a lot more.
Sports debates?
But I haven't lately.
They're garbage. They're theatrics. There's no real progress being made in those shows. I do like Joy Taylor though.
I bet you do.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
She's on that Colin Cowherd show now.
Oh, she's the
She's married to Earl Watson.
she sits in the corner and she's like
Yeah, she's on a little left.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to show you.
Remember that time Barry, Sports Talk Barry, got Skip Bayless to say James Harden's
Man
man
boobs.
boobs on live TV? That was one of the most iconic moments in internet.
Yeah, that was nuts. The name literally says Barry McCockney. Like, how do you not notice? Like, how do you not read that first, like, right away?
And apparently it got so bad that Chris Paul yelled at James Harden and said he had big man. And Shannon's
And then he
face
made
was
James
like-
Harden cry
Yeah.
because of it. Like,
And had to run out of the practice or something.
Boom, boom.
God. It's hilarious when he gets celebrities. Like he changes
Yeah, I
his
know.
picture to Sports Center. Or
and it's just like a
Roach.
regular looking white dude. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
like,
And he still has his name like Total Tough Scene or whatever, but he just changes his name to Adrian Wojnarowski or whatever. And I'm like, God, you can't be that stupid.
You got me.
people are. There's this fake like Bucks Twitter account for the last week that's been trying to trick people to think that Steph Curry is going to the Bucks and like LeBron's going to the Bucks. People keep falling for it.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
That'd be so boring.
that actually happened?
Like they'll type it out and it'll be like the source is this person. You click on that person's account, it's someone with like 400 followers. It's not like this is not real.
People like genuinely think Giannis is going to the Warriors.
Wouldn't put it past them, but I also Giannis is going to get the biggest, fattest payday in the world in NBA history if he stays. So he's missing out on.
It makes me wonder what Lucas is gonna be.
Not a lot because he's terrible.
Not the first extension.
Shut up, Nick. Nobody asked your opinion.
Not the
Yeah.
first extension, but the second extension.
I'm scared.
His second contract's probably going to be like $250 to $300 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. That's what Giannis's extension is going to be.
If I had that much money,
What
I'd
would you do?
retire at the end of the contract and be like, hey, I'm set for life.
No, we should start our own NASCAR team.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dallas
we
Mavericks
should-
NASCAR
no. We gotta make something that like takes a jab at Rick Ware Racing. Rare Racing or something. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know, just because Rick Ware Racing is such a meme.
Why is it? I mean, I'm not in like NASCAR Twitter at all. I want to be, but I don't.
Rick
understand.
Ware Racing is the team that gets lapped on lap 2.
Oh, okay.
So,
What car number?
53, 51, 52, I think. They
I don't
have
even
3
know.
cars.
Don't even ring a bell. I don't remember seeing.
Oh, here's how you should know.
Joey Gase is one.
They got
Okay.
parked. They got
Oh, okay.
parked for not reaching minimum speed at Martinsville,
No, Bristol.
Bristol, or Martinsville. One of the
Either way.
slow tracks. That's pretty pathetic.
It was funny. My God.
We saw Bob.
Did you see the unsponsored car driving on Wednesday? There's an unsponsored white car. I'm like, why? What are you doing?
Who was it?
I don't know. It was, number 27, I think.
Bang!
Oh, it's Yaley, I think.
JJ Yelly.
No.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I met him at one of the races I went to in April. I think it was 2009 or 2008. It
We'll come
was
back to
about
this.
to get rained out. It was going to get rained out, and he was at his hauler like back when they still had haulers. I was like, "Oh, the race is gonna get rained out," blah blah blah, and he was like, "Don't worry, if it gets rained out, I'll write you a personal note to get excuse me from school." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" This is back when he drove the 18, so he was like, no one realized how bad he was yet.
Yeah.
Y'all watch
But
this?
No.
What is it?
It's Ultimate Tag.
What the hell?
The biggest rivalry in NASCAR: Rick Ware Racing versus Speed.
What's her name? Shannon Spank or Shannon
No,
Spark?
It's fake.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
poor girl.
I'd be like, I would change my name. That'd be awful. God.
Yeah, so if Smithfield doesn't want to keep, Smithfield will stay with Eric Almirola no matter where he goes. But if Stewart can get another talented driver in that team, they should do it. So Almirola and Boyer are just not.
I think so. They have 2 open rides next. No, they'll have one with Boyer leaving.
Boyer's leaving. They should.
Briscoe. I think they put Briscoe in there.
No, why not?
They wait for Larson just a bit.
BJ McLeod.
And put BJ McLeod in there.
If Larson doesn't go to Stewart Haas next year, he's going to go to like front row or like something like that. I think he'll be back next year though.
You should go to Rick Way Racing.
Learn what it's like to really suck.
Oh, he raced last night. I didn't watch it. I meant to watch it. I have a friend from high school that's on the Rick Road Racing team.
Yeah, he was my impact leader.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's really fun. Dude, what if he ended up being like
He's not.
a big time?
He's not.
Timmy Hill.
His dad actually owns parts of that stuff.
Timmy Hill to the 14? Please.
I would love that. I don't think it would ever happen.
Look at Blue Skies. What are we talking about?
There's a lot of blue skies.
Shut up. There was Blue Skies before.
Oh, there's a bug on the screen. Oh, the governor's there? Wow.
Wow. With no mask. Mask in hand.
Where's your mask?
How exciting to be here at Homestead and have sports back with military folks in attendance.
Military, okay, that's fine.
Oh, I was at Nebraska Furniture Mart last week, and this guy walks into the store with a mask. I was like, okay, that's normal. But like just in the middle of his walking, he just takes it off and starts holding it. I was like, well, why did you bring it in the first place? You shouldn't take it off mid shopping.
I have like 3 good friends that work there.
I love that place.
I worked there twice and only once to shop. Well, I just like looked around Max. Just like looked around and stuff. And then I went there the second time to get Dennis Smith's autograph.
Oh, he was there?
Mm-hmm. Him and Maxie. I wish I would have stayed for Maxie. I didn't know he was going to be the second greatest German basketball player ever.
Who's the first greatest?
That looks right.
Who?
That looks right.
Chris Kaman.
Chris Kaman, German.
He's like, he can play for the German national team. But I don't think he's a very good German.
Is that like Kyrie can play for the Australian national team?
I think Chris Kaman's probably a little more German. But yeah, Kyrie can't play for the Australian national team.
Serge Ibaka plays for the Spain national team.
It's true.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that is true. He does. Could you imagine the Australian team if
Kyrie and Ben Simmons and
Baines?
Dante Exum,
Baines.
God.
Baines train.
Bogut probably.
Oh yeah, Ingles,
Yeah.
Bogut. Holy shit, Noah.
Brokaw.
Well, broke off.
Mavs fans that think he should have been waived are silly in the head. He's the one that can be waived because you can always sign him back.
Yeah, because he doesn't.
No one else is gonna get him.
Who does Giannis play for in the Olympics? Does he play for?
He plays for Greece.
They got
Is there anyone
absolutely
else on that
waxed in
team?
FIBA. No.
So he's gonna average like
Costas,
60.
but I mean he averaged like 25 on like 55% shooting, but the team averaged like 50 points a game. Like in FIBA at least.
Yeah, Greece.
I forgot the Olympics aren't happening.
Nope.
That's kind of weird.
Until next summer. Which is
That's
weird.
so weird. That's hard to process.
Yeah, because they would have been starting here pretty soon. If
Could
not
be like
already
at
started.
the beginning of August, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Around there somewhere.
I don't know how
That's probably
Japan's like
literally
looking, but I mean I feel like there's no real reason why. I guess travel is probably the big reason why you could get everybody there.
And it's in Tokyo too.
Yeah.
It's not like it's in Houston or Dallas.
Isn't Tokyo like one of the densest cities on the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been rough. Getting people from all over the world to Tokyo. Even if you didn't have fans, it would still be such a mess.
They said if it doesn't happen next year, it's just not gonna happen.
Wow.
You'll just wait till 2024.
Yeah. For Luca and
That sucks. At least we get no LeBron and Pop.
oh yeah.
Who's gonna take over Team USA
Pop.
after him?
Pop.
Oh, it's It's the assistant to Pop. I can't remember who it is though.
Becky?
Tim Duncan?
No, not his NBA assistant.
the
the
USA?
assistant to the team.
Steve?
Oh, I think it's actually
Assistant
Tony.
Or Van Gundy, I thought.
I think it's Lloyd Pierce.
I thought it was Van Gundy.
The
Oh, I
Not,
think,
not
yeah, he
Stan,
does like the.
not Stan, but
Jeff?
Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think he coaches like the 18 U team or something.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is that pimple? NASCAR. Like,
Him and Blake Shelton apparently did the promo song for NBC like in March or something at one of the races.
that sounds like a terrible combination.
It's such a random
That doesn't make
combination.
any sense.
That's not a good combination.
I'm interested to see how that goes. Because it was such a big deal on Twitter that week, and I was like, I'm really sure about this combo. It's such a random
What do you feel
combo.
about? How do you feel about stage racing? I feel like it's worthless.
I like the idea of awarding consistency with points, but I don't like the cautions. And I don't like it.
It's stupid.
At super speedways and road courses, it needs to go completely.
Yeah.
It ruins the momentum.
No, it does.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Dude, if those are mosquitoes, there's this mosquito in my room that's been biting me in my sleep for the past week. And
I feel like they're
10
pulling ass right now on the pace lap. Or is it just me? I feel like they're like, all right, we got to get this bitch going.
They should be going like
Steve Kerr, Nate McMillan, and Jay Ryder right now.
Oh, Jay Wright, yeah.
Lloyd Pierce does something on the team. Maybe he's with Jeff Van Gundy on like the U18 team.
Jeff Van Gundy, a fool. Yes, he is.
Turn the lights off. Oh, wait, no.
So what's
Joey!
going on right now? What are they doing?
They're doing the pace laps. So the first half of the field is divided with the second half of the field. The second pace car will go into the pit, and then they'll do one more, and then they'll go green after that.
Okay. Let's see.
Joey, this is Jeff in the Fox Sports booth. How you doing?
Dude, Jeff Gordon, since he's retired, he's put some chunk on.
He's amazing in the booth.
I'm
so happy they got him.
Jeff Gordon is my favorite driver of all time, but he's put on a little chunk.
He's not driving around all weekend.
I remember.
And he's got that wife. I'm sure he's making good food for them.
Almost going over those.
When he came back in 2016, oh man.
Like when he came, he ran a few races, right? Like for junior.
Yeah, because Dale got hurt.
Concussion.
Ooh,
He was like a top 5 car at Martinsville and finished 6th or something. He showed up at Martinsville and about won the thing.
Him and Bowman went back and forth, right? In the 88.
Yeah. And that's when they decided to. Oh God, that looks bad in the background.
No, push it away.
Oh, they're fucking bringing him back in.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I don't think they'd go single file for any.
No, aren't they going down pit road to check their gauges?
Mm-hmm.
Since they don't have practice to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But speed on pit road. Speed.
Yeah.
Push the limits.
Don't they get 5 miles an hour over?
Yeah. If you go like 0.0001 over.
This is the guy, right?
Larry Mack, yeah.
Did you see him with the tire last week? He got like the giant cheese grater or something. It was, like,
Oh, yeah, he did.
This is what it does to the tire at Atlanta.
That's what it did. Clint Boyer, bro. I don't know what the fuck was up with that car.
He has the worst one.
He does, but like he's also
Darlington.
Dude, that tire had like just a straight line.
yeah, around the whole middle of it.
Darlington, he swept the stages and like wrecks himself. Atlanta, he leads like 80
Always does
laps.
this. That's like his whole
Blows the
career.
tires.
His whole career.
I've seen him win in person, which was a miracle. I think it was a fuel mileage race in Charlotte in like 2012.
I've been to Charlotte. I went to the All-Star game where All-Star race where Kurt Busch hit Kyle Busch, took each other out. Which was hilarious. I think Johnson won.
I don't know. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was a lot. And then I saw Stewart basically win the championship in 2011.
Hey,
He won like the
they
last
should
4
have
races in a row.
indoor NASCAR.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. It needs to be at a place where it's like consistently raining. Like they need to do it at like Daytona or something. Because Daytona being pushed back on Mondays is the
Or
worst thing.
Or when Justin Haley wins.
You can't have it completely closed because you can kill everybody.
That was hilarious.
That was
like,
the best race last year.
Have it like Texas Stadium with a hole in the middle.
No, you know what you do is you cover the whole track, but you leave the bottoms open so the fumes can get out, you know? Like they go off the top and they come back down.
The lights on the car are going to go off in the front. And then when they come back around, he's going to go in the pit, and that's when they're going to start.
And then they're going to go really fast and they're going to turn left.
Until the rain comes back.
Or until a Rick Ware racing car decides to crash. Or Ricky Stenhouse, him too.
Or Joey.
Or if Matt Kenseth is several laps down.
God. That was the dumbest fucking thing ever. That was Joey's best year.
Dude, it got Jeff his final win, so
Man, shut up.
I'm quite satisfied with what happened.
He would have won the championship that year.
Hey, we should all go in together and buy a condo at TMS.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, it's only $400,000.
Yeah, I'm not afford it. Thank you.
When you put it that way, I don't think I can for another 5 or 6 years.
Okay, how about this? We all get lottery tickets. And if we win,
Well, the Mega Million, we buy Texas Motor Speedway.
We buy
We put a
Texas-
roof on it.
And we short the track.
Yeah, we let them run in the infield.
We do what Parker Kligerman suggested. We make 1 and 2 like Talladega and 3 and 4 like Martinsville.
God,
Just completely
That
jack
would
the
be
track.
that would be awful.
Hey,
Shit show.
It would make it tough on the drivers.
Yeah, because you go the whole track being wide open, and then that one stop you have to.
The
That's what it's again.
downshift, you hard on the brakes. I don't even know how you.
I need Kenseth to step it up.
Here we go.
Dude, I need Matt Kenseth to
I
actually.
hope that stuff goes around the track.
It looked like it was going to, as long as it's not lightning and as long as the rain's not awful.
I was getting in trouble. Here we go.
hashtag go fast, turn left. I like how they put the NASCAR logos on the wall.
Boogie, boogity, boogity, boys. Let's go racing.
Oh, that's my race pick.
Here goes him.
Brad is all over his ass. I think this is a Ford race. Ford always wins here unless Joe Gibbs does. There's Joey, he's gone.
Or if Jimmy decides to just take
Yeah, that's
advantage of
All right, so
everyone
we got
else's crap.
267 laps
Yep.
to go. Or
There's no way we get all 267.
Yeah, I doubt it. What time is it there?
Uh,
It's going to be really bad at 7:30 there.
4 o'clock. It's
5 o'clock
there.
almost. We need them to get as many laps.
They'll get, if they run 2 hours straight, they'll finish it.
Yeah, they'll finish it for sure.
I want the race to be shortened so that teams try to win earlier.
Yeah.
Races should be shortened and stages should be taken away. Like you should still get like top 10 should get extra points or something. Leading laps should get extra points or something. But
Get rid of the caution.
the caution ruins everything.
Let's see. They're passing through Jimmy Johnson's southernmost tunnel. And there we go. Well, Tyler Reddick's good, dude. I wouldn't be
he's been fucking shit
surprised if he.
I can't believe it took him that long to get a ride, and I can't believe he's riding for them of all teams.
I know. I feel bad for him.
I mean, the Chevys have been really good this year, so I don't feel too bad for him. But
I know, but RCR's been terrible the past few years. Like, at least Hendrick's been getting wins on a somewhat consistent basis and
Now, yeah.
Ganassi. But the only wins that RCR has in the past 5 years are fuel
Austin
mileage
Dillon
races
winning
and
500
Daytona 500.
and the 600. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the 600 that he won a few mileage race?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I thought Truex led the whole thing and he lost.
Truex had like 200 laps, pitted, and then Austin Dillon and Jimmy Johnson stayed out.
That's right, yeah.
And Jimmy ran
Caution
out.
already?
For what?
Rain. Lightning.
Fuck. That's 30 minutes. All right, back to the
Back to the maps.
back to the maps.
There's some lightning. You got Alvin Kamara there, bro. You can't.
Let's put him out there and let's see how fast he can run against those cars.
Let me drive. Does your Twitter ever do this? When you like you start to tweet a reply and then you just like want to cancel? Okay, no, but you like can't cancel it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yes, Alex, it is 30 minutes from the last strike. Rhea. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Puerto Rico.
All right, why would you not run with dirt? 3 ball. Bang. Nikolai, you might not be racing today, dude.
I know.
How's the weather tomorrow?
Probably sunny and 75.
No, tomorrow it's supposed to rain.
It's supposed to rain all weekend, man. Mike.
Oh, wait. We have an opening from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m.
We're going to do a live reaction then?
Yep. This radar is all over the place. I don't know what to think.
Hey, but for Talladega next week, oh, never mind.
It's supposed to rain in Talladega? Tell you, man, indoor tracks. Solve the problem. Let's just do go-karts.
Dude, this fucking radar is bonkers. Look at this.
Yeah, it comes in, out, in, out.
Okay, this looks a little more formed.
What time does that clear up?
All of it goes away like 10 Eastern. They're gonna
9 o'clock here? Woo! We'll be done at midnight. Yeah, might as well just stop the live stream. Hey, your email popped back up.
No, that's not my email. That's the tribute. Do we end the live stream?
I say so.
I say we do. Okay.
It does look like there is gonna be a window for racing.
We tried.
It's just the
Thanks for showing up.